guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little tutorial on how I created this look right here. It's using the Natasha Denona Sunset Palette. I love this palette. I think it is so pretty. Look at that. Those colors are so my jam. They're just my kind of thing. So if you are able to kind of splurge and get this palette, I definitely suggest doing so. I bought this palette whenever Sephora had like their 20% off sale. So I got this bitch for like $20 off, I think. So I don't know, I don't math well, but anyway, so I didn't pay full price on this, but they are very expensive. So by all means, do not think this video is me like promoting go blow all your hard-earned dollars on a $130 palette, I think is how much this cost. So yeah, the last video that I filmed, the Tartelette Toasted palette, that is a lot of T's. It was super awesome too, and it has really similar colors. So I will actually add that video somewhere, I don't know, an info card will zing right across the top up here, and you can click on that and see the look that I created with that one. It's a lot more subtle, a lot more like softer, smoky kind of a thing. So if you aren't really into this dark and intense stuff, go check that one out. And it's definitely a pretty decent dupe for this palette right here. But if you guys would be interested in seeing how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Yes, friends, hi, hello. Let's jump right on in, shall we? So as a transition shade, we are taking the one in the lower right corner called Bermuda. The shade is fantastic. It's like a coral, salmon, pinky color. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. We're just using a big fluffy brush to kind of fluff it all over the place. The next shade that we are taking on a slightly smaller fluffy brush is called Pangin. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that, but as you can see, I'm just taking it kind of all over the crease area and focusing it mainly in the outer corner. I'm not being particularly careful about where I'm putting this because we're going to be cutting the crease today in kind of a new technique that I wanted to try out, so it's all good if you're a little messy. The next color that we are taking is called Volcano. We're using an even smaller fluffy blending brush to kind of get this a little bit more precise, a little bit more precision in exactly where I wanted to put it. But the premise is kind of the exact same. Just keep it in the outer corner and then bring it across the crease, just like we have all the others. The key that I'm learning with these smoky eyes is to keep on blending. Okay, so here I am cutting the crease of my eye. So what I'm basically doing is taking a concealer and then just opening my lid up as high as I can get it to kind of get that concealer to touch up on like my crease area, so I know exactly how high that I need to take the concealer and the makeup that's going to go on there, because I want you to be able to see this with my eyes open. This is something that's really hard for me because I have hooded eyes. So the shade that I'm going to be laying down with just this shader brush is called Sun Dazed. Now, something that I wish I would have done was waited a little bit longer for that concealer to get a little bit more tacky as opposed to wet, because I had a really hard time getting this on there and for it to actually blend nicely. Eventually, I got it to look pretty decent, but it was really difficult. Here you see me just placing back down some colors that I had covered up with the concealer, but I'm not adding any new ones on these brushes. We're just using the color that was already on there. So just blending it all together, making it look a little bit more seamless. Next, to highlight the brow bone, I am taking the shade Ice Gold, not Ice Cold. It's just got this little bit of gold reflex in it that looks super pretty. So I'm doing the brow bone and the inner corner. Next, I am taking the Volcano shade again and just using this pencil brush to line my lower lash line area. Next, I'm going to be taking a kohl liner and my liquid liner. You guys have seen how I like to do this. Just makes putting down liquid liner a little bit easier. And I'm just going to give myself some winged liner. I really think for these bold eye looks, wing liner looks really good. But if that's not your jam, then you can absolutely skip this part. We're just going to curl lashes, apply mascara. Today I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is definitely one of my favorites. And then I'm just going to be applying some false lashes. Now, I used the Salon Perfect, I think they are, 615s. I could be wrong. But anyway, I wanted to use a lash that wasn't super duper dramatic, but still had some length to it, just so that you could still see the work of art that we did underneath. And here I am showing off this work of art, guys. I think it turned out pretty good. What do you think? Leave a comment below, and let's get to the outro. Okay guys, so here is the finished look that I created. I really like this palette. It's really pigmented, really blendable. Let's just say really one more time. So I tried a new technique of cutting a crease. Oh no, I don't think I'm very good at it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel before you go. I will be sure to link the rest of my socials down below so you guys can hang out with me on there. I've recently become a lot more active on Instagram stories, so, you know, that's exciting. I think that's everything. Thanks again, guys, and I will see you in the next one.